at 2:05. So welcome, everyone.
Thank you, David.
So we'll start the meeting. Present is myself, Emily, Gloria, Nick, Debbie, and Robin, and Sherry. Is there anyone I'm missing? Okay, so not here thus far is Doug. Rich, we know, is not able to attend. Mary Lou, and Diane Rosa. We'll start the meeting by going over the previous month's minutes, and that would be January. Did everyone have the opportunity to look at and read last month's minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
I have a couple of
No.
issues with it.
Okay, Sherry?
Well, I was present and I'm not listed on it. I don't know how important that is, but I'm not
Oh, it's
there.
nice to be listed as present, so that's one.
Yes. And the other one was during Emily's report on the LGBTQ lunch. Well, it says the first LGBTQ lunch in December. There's only one, and it was not the first LGBTQ lunch, period. So the first doesn't really need to be there. But also, it's a little confusing here. A drag performer / dog groomer will become a monthly feature. So I think the guy who was the drag performer and is in his other life a dog groomer will be coming to volunteer sometimes, but he's not exactly a monthly feature.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if you want to correct that or not, but it was just, I looked at it and it's definitely not a monthly feature.
Okay. No, we can
It'd be fun
certainly
if it was, but
we can make those corrections.
that's all.
That being said, does everyone feel comfortable with the meeting notes from last month? So good. So do I get a motion to approve with those several changes?
So move.
Second it.
So the monthly meeting notes have been approved. Thank you. And thank you, Sherry, for letting us know. I appreciate it.
Sure.
The next thing on the agenda is announcements and holiday closings. The next holiday is President's Day on Monday next week, and the senior center will be closed. Emily, the annual building cleaning is February 16th through the 20th. Am I assuming that building will be closed during those dates?
It will, yes.
So let's see, the 14th is on a Wednesday. The building will be open on Thursday and then closed on Friday?
Right.
Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday of the following week?
So this Friday closed, reopening on Wednesday, the 21st.
Okay. Anything else to add to announcements and holiday closings?
One thing we're wrapping up this Friday, actually its timing is perfect. Bridgewater is on the police station, the senior center, and the library had some foam sprayed in to keep the buildings warmer, and the windows were weatherized. So on Friday, they'll be returning to finish up this foam spraying. And it's a funky substance that smells, so it's another good reason that we're not open to the public on that day. Just a quick side note, the building will be a little more warm and energy efficient after Friday.
Oh, great.
That's good.
Well, thank you.
Yep.
Gloria, do you have the treasurer's report?
I do.
Thank you.
All right, and these figures are as of February 1st. The balances, and so for our Howard Foundation, we had expenditures of $855, and we now have a balance of $348. So we're winding down. I do not have the breakdown of the 855, Emily. So I apologize for that. If you have it and can share it, that would be great. And then we go on to COA revolving. And the expenditures for the month were $1,725. We're left with a balance of $1,575. And this is always for the cost of all our fitness classes. Then on to needy seniors, we had no expenditures, so our balance remains at $1,196. Miscellaneous donations, expenditure of $770 with a balance of $32,712. And again, this is the second area that I don't have the breakdown, and I do apologize for that. So just for those two. And then finally, nutrition donations, we had an expenditure of $1,815 leaving us with a balance of $8,519. And you know, this goes for the expenses for bistro and any and all kitchen supplies that we may need. And that's my report for the month of February.
And Gloria, we apologize. It's been one crazy day here with
I
the
know,
closing, so we'll have the expense details to report next month.
okay. that's-
Does anyone have any questions for Gloria in regard to the report? Well, thank you very much for sharing the report with us, Gloria. Good job.
Well, you're welcome.
Hey,
Uh,
can I jump in on, Nick, can I jump in on that one?
Please, Nick.
Yeah, I'm on the other phone there. Check, she's got the, I'm just curious, where it just says, miscellaneous donations.
Right, and I said I don't have the breakdown for this
Well,
month
I know,
because
where's that donation really come from though? I mean, it's, I'm just curious, where's that money come from when you do get it?
that would be Emily that could answer that for you, because they come to her.
You're
Yeah,
asking
I mean-
about expenses, Nick?
Yeah, it just says miscellaneous donations.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just was wondering where that money comes from.
Oh, donations. People donate funding here all the time.
Oh, I mean, it's
Anonymous.
interesting. We get
And usually
32,000 in there. Yeah. Where it says 32, I mean, I'm just blows my mind. It's just how grateful some people are. I just was curious about that.
Absolutely. Somebody donated $5 the other day, and we're just so grateful for it, because if somebody can't afford a program fee, like a fitness class or something, that $5 subsidizes it. We
Good, good.
subsidize overall about half of our workshops and classes through
Yeah.
donations. And if we don't have donations, then we have to charge full price to folks.
Right. No, thank you. I mean, you did a great job. It's great.
I have a question too on the Howard Foundation. Emily,
Yes.
is that balance kind of low for this time of year?
No, it's usually zero at this time.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it's $10,000 at the beginning of the year, and it's about April, May timeframe, and we spend all of it. 100% on the big events, like the one coming up on Wednesday, Valentine's Day, every big event. Usually every month we spend about 1,000
Okay.
take. And when we fall short with a performer or something, we have another grant, the formula grant that we tap into to subsidize. And if that's not available, then we rely on donations. We try to use grants first and then donations.
Okay. So what is the Formula Foundation? Did you say formula?
Formula grant, that's every COA across the state has a formula grant fund from the Executive Office of Elder Affairs. And it's based on the number of seniors you have in your town. So like Bridgewater, we have a little bit more than 6,000. So it's $14 per elder. So it's by head count.
Okay, that's not something that should be also listed here as money on the
No, because that one,
treasurer's.
wait. Oh, oop.
Is there any questions in regard to the treasurer's report and funding? We'll move right on to the director's report, and Emily.
Busy, very busy. I know Josh is here. Thank you, Josh, for being, coming back. I wanted to offer it as part of the director's report in case there's any questions in regards to the manual that he sent out last month, or any any feedback. Josh loves feedback.
Absolutely.
And thank you for being here too, by the way,
Yeah, glad I could be here.
before a snowstorm.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that the handbook?
Yeah, the volunteer handbook. Yeah.
Is that something that was given out to everybody? Because I didn't get one.
I can resend it. I do believe I sent it just after the last meeting.
Okay, I missed last meeting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So getting my email might have been a little confusing.
Okay.
Yeah, I can resend it to you, Robin.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And we are working on some revisions to it. Nothing substantial, no changes to, changes to the description for the EAC or anything. But there should be another one coming out within the next few months. Just some, like I said, revisions to staffing and things like that.
Great. Does anyone else have any questions or anything they would like to ask? Guess not.
Well, we have your email, Josh. We can send you them afterwards if there's anything.
Absolutely. Anytime, anything I can help with. It doesn't just have to be in the volunteer handbook, anything. I can assist with the committee and things like that. Feel free to reach out to me. Always happy to help.
Great, thank you.
Enjoy your day. Be safe tomorrow.
Thanks, you guys too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Josh is fantastic. He's been a real help in a lot of different ways. Let's see, outreach. Kathy just shared that there's new Medicare changes coming down the pike. So stay tuned for those. How it impacts the COA is that the need for Kathy will go through the roof to put her, use her. So I'll have more to report on that at the next meeting. Overall outreach, she's very busy, but we've got a fantastic BSU student helping out with appointments and shadowing Kathy and like caregiver support, for example. Sarah is doing a really great job in learning a lot from Kathy. So the intent is for her to maybe go into elder services someday. So we'll see how that goes. Kathy's other intern, Karen, is doing just extraordinary things to help on a one-on-one basis with folks with mental health issues. She's been counseling people. She does walk therapy. So sometimes you'll see her walking the perimeter out here, talking to her clients and just listening. A lot of the times seniors get very lonely. And so it's nice to have somebody who's not only there to listen, but to learn from the person. So she's doing really great things. Stay tuned for Karen's final project. It's a program that is part of the grant that she's involved in. It's called Live Your Life Well. And she's gathering, I think the number is 10 different people to facilitate 10 different topic discussions in the spring. And it's just a way to kind of build community and to have the community be more aware of what kinds of resources are there, whether it be a financial person, meditation, mindfulness person, yoga, Tai Chi. She's doing all kinds of different spokespeople to share about what they do. So we'll share that as soon as she's done planning it. Kathy and I went over to the high school this past Friday to talk to the assistant principal, Jared, and we're in cahoots together to put together a Dementia Friends for the high school students. So at the end of February, we don't have the dates finalized yet, but Kathy will be leading the Dementia Friends workshop to the high school students. It's so cool. It's so, see that, kids don't know unless somebody has it, what dementia looks like. And Kathy's going to paint a picture of how to help people with dementia and what to do. And it's on a voluntary basis. So if a student sees this extracurricular activity, they'll sign up on their own, which will be kind of neat to see how many people are interested. If you haven't attended Kathy's Dementia Friends class. She's offering it here next week, I believe on the 21st. Excuse me, the 22nd, February 22nd in the morning. It's a lunch and learn, so you have lunch and learn at the workshop. That's always free, and that's for any age. So if you have family members or neighbors who would like to take the class, it's about an hour and a half. Have them sign up. The day prior to that, Nick, get ready. Bingo. We have a lot of youngsters are coming. I think we have about 10 kids between the ages of 4 and 16. A dad just called today. He said, what is this all about? My son has no idea what bingo is. And he said he's going to sign up because he wants his son to hang out with seniors. I thought that was kind of cool.
Really?
So we're excited about that. If you have grandchildren, please invite them.
Emily, I got one question. On the kids though, we're gonna be giving them hot dogs probably. But if you said you got some high school kids, maybe the high school kids, remind them to have them sign up for the lunch program then.
Yes. Turkey chili?
Yeah, I don't know what the lunch is, but I'm just saying so that instead of hot dogs, maybe a high school kid would rather have a regular meal and they can get to see what we have down there too.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right.
Actually,
Yep.
Regina and I had mentioned, in the freezer, we had leftover of that macaroni and beef dish that we had done. So we didn't know if that would be something that might go over.
Yep. We could take that out.
We got a whole tray of it.
Oh, yeah. Especially this high school kid. There's 2 high school boys coming. I think by choice. That's a great idea. I'd forgotten about that, so thank you.
Yeah.
Programs are really, I may sound like a broken record, but they're increasing tremendously. An example, stretch and strengthen last Tuesday with Kelly, we had 17 people in the class. That's the highest. We're running out of room. Line dancing keeps going up, Zumba, all of the classes. Yeah, Sherry's not exactly. Every single class, the numbers are growing. So if you don't see a lot of activities on the calendar, it's because there's no room. Sad to say. The 4 rooms that we have, you know, the room dividers, we have to open them up because more people in a classroom, we need to have more space for them. Another example was the technology class that we offer every month. 20 people, we had to cap it because, well, the instructor told us this specific class, you can have more than 20 because of the learning style he incorporates. So we had to turn people away. And that was really hard. And we didn't like doing it, but it's something that you may hear complaints on because we previously would just let people in, you know, we would make room. Well, there's no room on some of these classes. So we do have to turn people away. So please, if you could just help us get the word out, RSVPs are now mandatory, excluding fitness, but for any programs, just because of space requirements. Space and also food. We've had a lot of people coming to our lunches, and they didn't sign up. And it's worked out okay, but it makes us very nervous if we don't have extras. And we always plan for extras on Wednesdays with Bistro. But if it's a Meals on Wheels or a congregate, they only give us what we tell them, which is, you know, people are forgetting. People are stopping by. So that's something that I'm keeping an eye on, just in case it skyrockets too much, the food especially. But the space, that's becoming more and more of an issue. One thing that is reality is that Roddy Walsh will no longer be a member of the town, and it's heartbreaking, but he's been coming in to clean out his office. And Michael and I spoke this morning, and what we'll be doing with that space is making it a meeting space for smaller groups. So like community support groups, bereavement support groups. When the podiatrist comes and she needs private space, instead of giving her a whole big room in the back, she can have a nice little almost like a wellness office. And the same will be true for the nurses on Mondays, audiology, all of the wellness-based programs, they'll be using that space, which is good because that little office in the front is really dark and really not comfortable to some people. So that's about space.
Emily, where would they put the veterans office in?
Right.
They'll be separate in 2 towns. So it's half Bridgewater, half Rainham. They'll probably be setting up shop at the Memorial Building by appointment. I
Okay.
don't have details yet, though.
Have they thought about doing like a thank you to Roddy for all his service over the years?
Definitely. We're getting a plaque together. All the department heads are going to be saying a few words on the plaque. So he'll have a nice little memorabilia from Bridgewater Trophy, and working on a little going away.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It won't be little though.
Yeah.
No. I think he was the longest employee of the town of Bridgewater, 50 years.
Really? Wow.
I think he
Wow.
was, yeah. And at the library, I think she was 30, and Roddy, I believe, is 50.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Here. He's done so much for the community. It's unbelievable. I don't have a staff update yet. We have, so that's the food, that's the programs. We have been approached by a couple of community groups looking to do community service programs. If you have any suggestions for Eagle Scout projects for the senior center, please let me know. As well as projects in the community. Like I know we tried to get a Snow Angels program up and running. And we had one dad, one wonderful dad sign up to help people clear people's cars or front steps. We were hoping that the high school would have more of an interest from the students. And they do send out our flyers to all students. But we haven't had any feedback yet from the any of the students themselves, but a dad found out on our Facebook page, so he's willing to help folks, which is really nice, really nice. We're gonna give him a call shortly about tomorrow's storm. And that's all I have, Dave. Not too much, not too crazy.
Emily. Yeah, hey, it's like a statement. Well, Robin will testify. You had a meeting for the staff of everybody involved in the kitchen. I thought that was very informative, very good. I'd like to know the rest of the committee know that, you're staying on top of the kitchen and what's going on in the kitchen and stuff like that. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Those are good meetings. Anybody's welcome to come to them, whether you're a kitchen volunteer or a delivery driver, whatever.
Coffee and donuts.
Coffee.
Emily, did you have anything else or are you all set?
I'm all set. That's all for
Okay. So looks like, does anyone have anything they would like to bring up? Any comments or questions or anything?
I'd like to say, since I wasn't at the last meeting, that the New Year's Eve celebration was fabulous, fabulous. It was over the top, the decorations, the food, the entertainment. Well done, everyone. It was memorable. So congratulations.
It was good.
Oh, that was nice. It was a very, very nice entertainment. Definitely.
Gloria, I
Yeah.
ordered carnations this morning, so get ready.
I'm ready.
I
I'm ready.
hope folks don't cancel Because,
Yeah, that's what I'm
know,
afraid of.
yeah. If they
Between the
burst,
snow,
then-
the ice,
we'll
that
bring it
being
out.
cold out.
Yeah.
Do you need any help for Wednesday?
Robin, do you need help in the, nope,
No, I think we're good.
this one's.
Nothing for
pretty
setup?
straightforward. Um.
Not for setting up or anything?
I think we're okay right now because we've got Kathy coming. Yeah, I think we're good. Because too many people are just, it gets confusing, but appreciate the offer.
Okay.
But I don't
I'll be
think,
there.
unless, you
line.
know, something changes, someone can't make it, then maybe.
Okay,
Well, if you're here and you see people running around crazy, yes, we need you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do, because we have, I think Ann just said, we have 78 dine-in. And
That's
we're
good.
giving people away today because we really don't have enough food
Oh, well,
with extra. That's with extra. We ordered 125 meals. That's our average. 78 will dine in, so we'll keep line dancing, we'll keep Tai Chi. We have to cancel the afternoon classes though, because we open up all the walls.
Mm.
Imagine. Yeah, yep, big event. With new
How many
names.
meals, do you know how many meals are going out or no?
Let me do the math. One. Oh. I think 35.
Okay.
looks like the next meeting is scheduled for March 11th, Monday at 2 o'clock on Zoom. If there's no other questions or comments or anything anyone would like to bring up, we could have a motion to adjourn. So,
I'll make a
any
motion.
final words, Gloria?
Yes,
Is that a motion to
Second.
adjourn?
that's a motion to adjourn, David.
Well, thank you very much. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you, Sherry. Meeting is over. Thank you very much. Thank you for a great meeting. Have a good day, everybody.
All right,
Me
thank
too.
you very
Thank you.
Thank you,
Take care.
everybody. Be
Take
safe
care.
in the storm tomorrow.
You
Text me
too.
if you need anything. Bye.